What's up, everyone? It's me, Bobby G, and I'm back for the continuation of the Walking Dead series. And if you're following us along so far, we've basically been introduced to a farm, and we're trying to decide if it's all it's cracked up to be. Of course, we have other people down at the old motel, as they're calling it, and, well, we just have to decide whether or not we're going to bring them here or not. Of course, we learned that there's plenty of bandits roaming about, and I feel like the hotel would eventually probably fall victim to those bandits. There's not much protection. But here looks like a better place, but we have to basically take a look at everything and see what's what, so I don't see why we won't just keep doing it. Let's take a look at the old broken swing. Boy, this just looks like a pretty nice place. It's too bad that the world is basically ending all around us.
Too bad it's broken. I'll bet Clementine and Duck would have loved something like this to play on.
Kids used to like that old swing even more than the tour sometimes.
I'll bet. Mind if I fix it?
Let's be
Sure,
productive.
that'd be great. Mama sure does appreciate y'all helping out.
Looks like it just needs a new board for the seat and some rope. Make it safe for Clem and Duck. And let the St. John's know we can pull our weight around here.
Good plan, Lee. Good plan.
I'm gonna need some rope, and there's got to be a board around here I can use as a seat.
Yeah, if the kids do eventually come here, we're certainly going to need to make things okay for them. The more I think about those bandits in that hotel, I think this probably would be a safer place for sure. Talk to Mark in a minute. Let's just take a look at the perimeter here, since that's one of the things we're supposed to be doing. We could use the gate.
Hey, what are you fixing to do around the barn?
Guess we're just trying to help.
Trying to find more ways to help out.
Well, I appreciate that. Tell you what, we'll find you something to do over there after we get back from securing the perimeter.
Sounds good.
Okay. Fair enough, buddy. Well, I guess I could look for a piece of wood in the barn, but I guess you don't want me going over there,
Pointy.
so... Pointy indeed. Is that a bit of foreshadowing, I wonder? I wonder if someone's going to end up on top of one of those. And here's a
It's
board.
too big right now, but if I can find something to cut it down to size, this might make a good seat for the swing.
I can't believe we're spending all this time to basically find a seat swing seat, excuse
Mind
me.
if I use one of these boards?
Already making some repairs, huh? I like a guy who takes some initiative. Yeah, go right ahead.
Alright, well, let's try not to hurt ourselves. Fair enough. Alright, now I guess all we need is rope, and boy, it's kind of funny. We're certainly taking care of some menial tasks here, aren't we? Certainly thought things would be a little more serious than this, but I guess that's the choices we made. Let's
Looks
take
like
a look
the
at the...
fence runs around the entire property, not just the house.
Yeah.
Yep, can't take any chances when it comes to safety.
Well, I agree with you there, my friend. I forget the fellow's name, but... Alright, now the only other thing is that we're supposed to look for some rope, but I haven't seen any just yet.
What's that?
Generator. You guys come along with gas just in time. Hey, don't mess with that, okay? The thing's a little tricky, and I don't want to spend half a day trying to fix it again.
Alright, let's talk to Andy here and see what he has to say.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, I'm glad you guys decided to help us out. I noticed back at the motel that you folks are pretty well armed. You've been stockpiling, huh?
Yeah, if you need some extra people to protect the dairy, you can count on us.
Well, hopefully it'll never come to that, but thanks.
Let's see what
An
information
electric
we
fence
can
is
get.
enough to keep out walkers?
Walkers? Is that what you call them? That's good. The old one wouldn't have, but Mac, he was our foreman, he figured out how to amp it up with the generators. We used to sit out here some nights and watch the sons of bitches sizzle and pop when they got too close. Closest thing to entertainment these days, I guess.
These generators are enough to power the whole dairy?
We got lots. We gotta keep trading for fuel as much as we can, but they all work together to do the trick. Like us.
Really doesn't feel like that's a sustainable thing, especially since you're only dealing in cans of gas. I mean, how many days could that last? Not too long, I wouldn't think.
We can't be the first people you've invited up to the dairy.
Well, no, we've made similar deals with other folks, trading for gas and food, but ultimately they moved on, looking for the people they lost contact with.
Okay, so we're not the first
Mark and
ones,
I can help you with that perimeter now.
for whatever
Oh,
that's
good.
worth.
The fence will stop a walker in about 3 or 4 seconds, but gets overloaded if we leave the husks out there.
You know, Mark and I can clear the fence ourselves if you want to stay here and finish up with the generators.
Well, that'd be great. I'll turn off the northwest section, and if you guys could strip them off and look for any weak points, well, that'd be a big help.
Sounds easy enough.
Stay attentive. You never know.
Well, this is a strange situation. It feels like a lot of menial stuff, but I think something's probably about to go wrong on this trip if I know anything about the Walking Dead series.
So how's the place looking? Is it safe enough for us to stay? If we can?
It's pretty amazing what they've done with this dairy, but let's see what it takes to secure this fence before drawing any conclusions.
I can't wait until everyone's out here. Everyone besides Larry.
He wouldn't be such a pain in the ass if you weren't telling him we were talking behind his back all the time.
I'm sorry, all right?
I try to be civil at least.
He's too busy being cranky to notice.
Ooh, well,
There's one.
looks like it took at least one arrow and the fence to stop that one.
Ugh.
Looking pretty grim.
Lee, it's dead.
Come on, let's push it off.
Can't be too sure, though, can you? Let's see here. Look at the
Andy
light.
said when this fence is working, the walkers go up like a tree branch on a power line. If those lights are out, that means the fence is off, right?
It better be.
Yeah, I guess how do you know for sure, huh? Well,
Maybe the St. John boys are using this guy for target practice?
Poor guy.
I don't know what got him first, the arrow or the fence. Either way, hope he was already dead.
well, I'm sure he was. Well, I guess how do you know? He certainly doesn't look like a zombie, though. Let's just look at everything
Who do you
before
think
we
he
make
was?
any decision. Maybe, yeah.
Maybe a farmhand. I don't know. I hope he
Could
wasn't
be
like
anybody.
this long before the fence finished him off.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to take this arrow, but I'm sure that's going to cause some kind of havoc, so could use it later for sure.
Disgusting.
Okay. Well, we didn't get an arrow in our inventory, so I'm not sure what that did exactly. And let's see if we can just get this guy off the fence here. Well,
Come
he's
on. I'm sure there's still a few more.
certainly looked dead
Once
to
this
me.
fence is patched up, this place will be a fortress. God, can you imagine not having to worry about the walkers anymore?
Yeah, it's useless without gas.
Yeah, well, it's useless without gas. We might need food, but the St. John's need gas, too.
Not many drivers these days, Lee. We could scrounge up a year's worth of gas, easy. So what's your take on
Where?
the brothers? They seem to have this place tied down pretty well.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. They seem decent enough. I just want you to know that I've got your back if anything goes down. That's all.
Thanks. There's another one.
I see it.
Well, as long as we pull our weight on the farm, I don't see them double-crossing us necessarily. But that's an interesting point of caution from, I think his name's Mark. Let's see if we can get rid of this one as well. Oh. Oh boy.
Man, the fence burnt right into its hands. Think they fused together.
Nasty. Well, let's get rid of it, I guess. Oop. Geez, this is a little bit more than usual farm work.
You
Ugh.
never get used to the smell, do you?
Nope.
Well, see that?
Christ. I can't stop thinking about dinner.
We didn't really clear the
Thanks
fence
for the
of those.
rations earlier. It's not easy eating in front of the kids, but it's all that's keeping me on my feet right now.
We'll go ask for more to eat after this is done.
All right, I can suck it up.
Those hands are still
Come
on the fence.
I think I see where they're getting in. This one must have knocked it over trying to get through. He's tangled up in there pretty good. Come on, help me get this thing back in place so we can get Mr. Crispy off of here.
I think we'd get better leverage from the other side.
Good idea.
He's probably not dead, no. Well, this isn't gonna go well, is it?
Little help here, Lee?
Oh, I probably should have looked at the zombie, because he's probably not dead. Oh, dear. I should have looked at him. Okay, fine. This isn't gonna go too well. Okay.
Holy fuck! What just happened?
The fences are on.
Oh, we're on the
Why
other
the hell would he turn
side.
the fence on? He knows we're out here.
Oh, Jesus.
What the? Get to the gate.
What the heck is that?
Get down!
You asshole! Jesus!
Is that the Larry guy?
We had an agreement. Now you're fucked.
Who the fuck is that?
No idea.
Fuck.
Oh.
With the fence on, that gate is our only way out.
Now there you are, boys.
Lee, hurry up.
Oh, get down.
Get closer.
I guess these are people that are upset at...
You really think you can fuck with us?
These are upset with the people at the farm, I guess. Well, what did that do? Push the tractor? Push it
I
then.
ain't got one of you.
Push it then. You can't. Oh, let's take a look on the other side here.
Come on out.
Lee, get back here.
The blades are stuck in the dirt.
Oh, yeah. Well, plow lever. Ah, pull it up, pull it up. There you go. Ooh.
I can do this. Asshole.
Now push it. Now push it.
Try to lure me to the open.
What? It's still not working.
Shit, something's still bothering.
Now we'll take what
What is still keeping it?
Give us the food.
What is still keeping it stuck? There's nothing left. I don't know. Let's take a look on the left, I guess. Ah, stupid chalk. Finally,
We can reach the
finally,
gate.
finally.
We can get through this fence and back to the
These
house.
must be the bandits.
They're on the move.
Oh, alright, I have to stay behind here. Try to lure them into the open. Okay. What is that gonna do? Well, why are these guys mad at the farm people?
I ain't got one of you.
Oh, poor Mark. Oh,
What happened?
Shit. It's one of the dead we pushed down earlier. Gonna have to move it.
well, this isn't gonna go well, is it? I'm sure it's not gonna go well. God. Well, at least there's no zombies that have come to life yet. Not yet, anyway. Here's another stupid zombie in our way.
Another one?
Oh my
How many
goodness.
of those things did we push down?
I don't remember pushing this one off, to be honest.
You really think you can fuck with us?
I knew it! I knew it! What? Punch him, kick him. Oh, do something. No! Q, Q, Q. Oh. Okay. Stay behind.
Yeah, barely.
Jeez.
The gate's right there.
Kidding me? Now this guy's gonna have to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Well, thanks, I guess.
Let's get out of here.
What was the deal? They had a deal, they keep saying, but what?
You lucky sons of bitches. Go ahead and run.
Well, what's stopping those bandits from coming into the farm? The gate is obviously not electrified. That was a very strange series of events. Poor Mark got one.
Lee, what's wrong?
I thought this place was safe.
Holy shit, are you okay?
Fucking bandits. They have no right being out here.
Oh, my
Well,
Lord.
who's gonna stop
What
him?
happened to you, sweetheart?
It was those bastards in the woods, Mama.
Yeah, I'll be alright once it's out, but god damn, it hurts.
Hey, y'all.
Mark, oh my God.
I didn't even know that these
He
guys were
got
coming.
shot with an arrow.
Christ, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, how did they get
I
through?
should just pull it out.
Oh, no, honey. Come on. Brenda's got you. Come on inside now. We'll have
So
lunch
there's
sorted
bandits
out.
shooting us, and then these guys are casually
must be
walking
what
up the
kind of
road.
Shit is this?
We ran into some people on the way up here. Bandits, I guess. I think it was them that attacked us.
They gave us a lot of problems in the beginning. Killed a bunch of our farmhand. We were able to get them to stop by making a deal.
You knew about these people?
Food for protection. Not like we had much of a choice, but they did stop hassling us.
God damn it. Carly said this place was locked down tight.
Maybe it isn't as safe here as we thought.
Look, we're sorry. We never had them screw with us like this. Not since we started giving them food. Listen, we may have had an agreement with those people, but we will not stand for this shit.
Ain't no way we're gonna let those sons of bitches get away with this.
You know where these assholes are?
They're hard to pin down, but I think I know where at least one of their camps are. When you're ready to go scope out that bandit camp, come find us.
Oh my
Bandits?
goodness.
Are you serious? This place isn't safe. We can't stay here.
Why didn't tell
Not
you guys to
safe.
come?
This place is a hell of a lot safer than that motor inn. I think all of us and our guns can handle a couple of punks with bows and arrows. What we need to do is find a way to get our whole group out here to stay. Take this place over if we have to.
Whoa, cool your jets there, Rambo. These are nice people. Let's not do anything to get us thrown out before we eat.
I'm gonna head out and help Dan deal with these bandits. You guys should try to make friends with Andy and Brenda while I'm gone.
Well, that's easy. I got charm coming out of my ass.
Yeah, that's real charming, Dad.
Where's
Yeah,
Ben
I'll
and
say.
Carly?
Since Carly and Ben ate some of the food on the way to get us, she volunteered to stay behind and watch the motor inn until we get back.
I didn't think you guys were
Hey,
gonna come
I remember
split.
seeing kids in your group, so I went ahead and fixed that swing while you were out. I hope you kids like swings.
A swing! I love swings! Just like at my treehouse. Come on, Doc.
Oh, these
Why
poor,
don't you kids
poor
go and play
kids.
on the swing, huh?
Yeah!
Is that gonna be safe?
Anytime. We're looking out for you.
Yeah, sort of. Jeez. Now what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go talk to these guys and go get the bandits, I guess? Jeez Louise.
Hey, Clem, do you like the swing?
Yeah, it's fun.
Be sure to tell Andy thank you, okay?
I will. Will you push me on it?
Sure. Happy to
Why
push
not?
you on the swing. Mind if Clementine takes a turn?
All right, Duck. Let Clementine have a try for a bit.
Okay.
This little kid, Duck, man. Well, let's see how this goes. I don't know why we'd be pushing her on a swing unless something terrible is gonna happen.
How you holding up, Clementine?
I'm okay, I guess. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm just a little worried about Mark.
Is Mark going to be okay?
You got lucky out there. Could have been a lot worse.
Are you going to find the people who hurt Mark?
And we have to make sure they don't hurt anyone else.
Be careful. I want you to stay lucky, too.
Ever since I met you, I've had good luck, so don't worry.
Okay.
Guess that's true in a strange way.
What do you think of the dairy?
It's pretty. It reminds me of how things used to look before.
Yeah, it does.
Do you think things will ever get back to how they were?
I'm not sure, Clem. I hope so.
I hope so, too.
Don't worry. We're safe here now.
As long as the bad people don't get me too, right?
I won't let what happened to Mark happen to you.
Promise?
I promise. All right, Clem. That's enough for now.
Okay. Thanks for pushing me.
Of course. It's all
Little
yours.
heart to heart with Clementine never hurt anybody.
Okay, Duck. Don't pop a gasket.
So what's going on here? I guess we have to
They
take a
look
look at
happy.
most of this. Yeah, they do look happy, don't they? Oh, good for them.
I've got some things to take care of. I'll be back in a bit.
I feel so bad for Clementine, to be honest. Swinging on a swing made her day. It's a shame that the poor kids have to deal with the rest of everything else. Let's see what Kenny has to say.
Found anything interesting?
I'm just trying to make sure this place is secure, in case we decide to make this a more long-term solution. Except for those people in the woods. Seems pretty safe.
Good to know. Keep your ears open for anything else that might help us.
How you holding up?
I hope they feed us, Lee. Soon. On the way over here, I was getting dizzy. Hands shaking, cold sweats. Thought I was gonna pass out.
They've got food here.
Yeah, but I'm not just talking about one meal, you know?
I
guess,
hear you, Kenny.
Lily isn't too thrilled about being here.
I could give two shits about what Lily wants. Duck and Katja need food, and I'm not about to sit around that motor inn and watch them go hungry. You're with me on this, right?
You're not making me pick sides, Kenny.
Well, you better think about it, because that time is coming.
Did Duck and Katja get here okay?
Well, it wasn't easy. Duck didn't look so good on the walk over to this place.
Well, if everything works out, maybe he and Katja can have an easier life here.
That's funny, considering you didn't seem too worried about Duck back at Herschel's farm.
That's in the past, Kenny. A lot's happened since then.
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna go have a look around.
Don't wait too long to help scope out that bandit camp. It'd be a good opportunity to find out a bit more about the St. John's and their relationship with those bandits or whatever.
Right. I'll see what I can find out.
So I don't pick Kenny's side one time, and now he's already all upset about that time at the Herschel's farm where I didn't even know what I was doing and I tried to help that other kid. This Duck has actually been mostly a problem, which is unfortunate because he's just a kid, but yeah, he's been the source of a lot of issues and turmoil, to be quite frank.
That thing keeps a fence electrified.
Well, thanks, I guess I could have told you that. Let's just take a look at everything here. Doesn't look like there's anything much more going on this side. I wonder if...
I guess Mark and I were lucky we weren't touching this thing when it came on.
Yeah, I'll say, because it certainly could have been a lot worse. I wonder if we should try to check out the barn one more time here. I guess he's not going to be here to yell at us this time when we're trying to go over there. Let's take a look at the hay pile, I guess. May as well just exhaust all the options that we have in front of
Looks
us.
like a feeding station for the cow.
Yes, good old Maybell. And, well, I don't even want to come talk to these people. But I guess I should. And I don't remember telling them to come here in the first place. Unless she's the vet.
Oh my god, I'm so glad you two didn't get killed out there. Do you think Mark will be okay?
Wish I knew, but I think he's in good hands now.
Yeah? It's not too bad?
They'll be fine. I've seen guys go through worse.
How could you all bring us to this place?
Oh boy.
I take it you and Kenny didn't exactly make up on the way here.
I tried seeing things from his point of view, having a wife and kid and everything, but gambling with your family's life is pretty stupid if you ask me. Hey, thanks for backing me up this morning at the motel. I know I came down on you guys pretty hard, but you do agree with the way I'm running things, right?
You're a good leader, Lily. Kenny's too emotional, but his intentions are in the right place. Still, it'd be best for all of us if you two could try to work together once in a while.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm seeing it. She does seem to be a good leader.
How do you feel about leaving the motor inn?
It's a welcome change of scenery.
I still think the bandits
I
would
don't
be
know.
a big
If
problem.
we just stayed where we were, then Mark wouldn't have ended up with an arrow in his shoulder.
Yeah, but the bandits could have easily come to the motor inn.
Hey,
I
can I
don't
talk to you in private for a second?
Okay.
She probably thinks I'm trying to put the moves on her.
It's been 3 months. Your dad still treats me like I'm some kind of asshole.
Yeah, well, don't expect that to change. That's just how he is.
Let's get them to work
Does he treat
against
you
each
like
other.
that too?
Look, my dad can be an ass sometimes, I know that. But he's not a bad guy. He's got a lot of pain. He's been through so much, and lost pretty much everything. And it's hardened him, you know? Yeah, he's bitter and hateful, but that's all just to protect himself. And me. All he's got left in the world is me. And that goes both ways. So yeah, he's probably gonna keep treating you like crap, but that's just because he still has one thing left to care about. So don't judge him. And don't judge me for sticking by him. He's my dad. And I love him.
Well, that's kind of strange logic. But what are you gonna do, I guess?
Think our little arrangement with them was a good idea?
A little late to be asking that now, don't you think?
Dad's right. Let's just wait for dinner. And then if Mark is feeling up to it, we leave. I don't want to push our luck here.
Now, let's not be hasty.
I'm gonna go check things out.
Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually pretty protective of their privacy.
Yeah, and we don't need you poking your nose where it don't belong and getting us thrown out in our asses.
Well, that's true, but I would like to take a look in that barn at least.
Check things out.
Just don't get too nosy. These kinds of people are usually pretty protective of their privacy.
Well, I want to get nosy, though. I mean, the barn is obviously there for a reason. Although I was going to look for rope in that barn. But the swing's already fixed, so now I guess I'm not sure exactly if I
Having a
should
craft
go in that
like
barn or
on hand
not.
must be great. We're gonna need to learn how to maintain it if we end up staying here.
Yeah, I guess so. And they keep telling me not to poke around. Well, let's at least take a look at the hay bale, I guess. That's the other option that's right in front of our noses. Right in front of our
Lots of
noses.
hay. Enough of these might work as adequate cover from arrows, if that becomes a problem.
Yeah, that's true. Well, here's the decision. Do I go inside the barn or not? I'm trying to think if this was real life. Would I just go snooping around in their barn? I don't think so. But see, I don't want to ruin this whole operation before, like they said, like everyone needs to eat. I probably shouldn't try to make everyone upset at me. So why don't we just go and try to find out about the bandit cab, and I'll try to subdue my curiosity about that barn.
How you feeling, Lee? Look, I'm really sorry you almost got killed out there. We should have told you how dangerous it was.
No shit.
You saw what they did to your buddy. Nobody's safe here until we start to fight back.
But how?
The two of us should go out and do some recon. Then we'll all mount up for some revenge.
Hell yeah.
Who the fuck are these people in the woods?
We don't know. I think some of them used to work at the big box up the way.
Save lots.
Yeah. Anyway, they're nutty as all hell and get mad when they're hungry.
So are you ready to head out there and find their camp?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm subduing my curiosity about that barn as best I can. I really would like to know what's in there. See, I know this doesn't really fit the story, but I feel like if we were just at that motel, I mean, the bandits could just get in any which way. I feel like this is safer because for some reason they're not going inside the fence, even though they could have ran through that wide open gate. But what are you going to do? I mean, some choices and you can't go back on, and well, here we are, seemingly unable to go back on the choices. So, well, I think these guys certainly, do seem ready for revenge. And I'm not the violent type necessarily, but we certainly can't have people shooting arrows at us while we're trying to maintain the safety of our own property. So I'm guessing we're going to have to pretty much at least deal with them somehow. I don't know if these guys stopped giving them food or what the case was. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know much about their initial deal. They said that the deal was they would give them food as long as they left them alone. But these guys never said if they stopped doing that or what. And of course, if we go out to try to get the bandits, that's obviously going to be a risk. Someone's probably going to get hurt. But I don't think we really have too much of a choice. It's just basically, let's go or not now. And if I say not now, I don't think the options will change. We'll just have the choice again to go in a few minutes. And the only other thing is, should I look into that barn or not? But if we do that, there's lots of people that need to eat. And if they get upset at me, I think Lily was foreshadowing enough that if we got them upset at us, we won't eat, and then the people will be really, really upset with me. So I think we probably should be at least working with these people as much as we can, at least for now, because, well, we certainly need a lot of people to eat. So what are you going to do? I think that's pretty much the situation we're in. I'm not sure if I like it. Normally in a video game like this, I would want to explore every single opportunity and every avenue. That includes the barn in our case. But I think this time we have to play it a little safe just to hope that we can get everyone fed. So either way, folks, I think this is a perfect place to end the episode. Thanks very much for watching, and, well, I don't know if I mean to leave it on a cliffhanger, but it's not much of a cliffhanger. I think you guys already know I'm going to try to go check out this bandit camp, but we'll just have to see what's going on next time. So as I always say, folks, this is Bobby G. Thanks for watching.